Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about friendships. I want you to think about this. Is it a good idea to criticize people? Why? Please write down your answer. Now let's go to student book page 84, exercise 2A. I want you to please read the 5 tips for happy and healthy relationships and to rank them in according to what you think is the most important or the least important or useful tip. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay? Now, I want you to please take a look at this. What do you see? An adjective or a noun phrase? For example, in the first one, it is important to talk. Is that an adjective or a noun phrase? Yeah, that's an adjective. Very good. Pause the video while you finish identifying. Okay? Then we have it's good to communicate openly and listen carefully. It's not a good idea, that's a noun phrase, to criticize someone. It's helpful to compromise in a healthy relationship. It's not good to argue about little things. It's good to forgive someone who apologizes. It's not easy to say you're sorry. And it's helpful to discuss problems. Okay, so if you see all of the ones that I have in green are adjectives and a noun phrase, yes, it does have an adjective, good, but we have a noun here. So it's not a good idea, a noun phrase. Now, let's continue. I want you to please find the verbs and think about what makes them special. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, so the verbs you should have are to talk, to communicate, to criticize, to compromise, to argue, to forgive, to say, and to discuss. That's right. Now, what makes them special? What do they have in common? Well, if you see they are infinitives, they have to plus the verb. So, the topic of today is that we're going to be using infinitives with adjectives and with noun phrases. Like, it is important to talk. It is not a good idea to criticize. So, all of these are tips about friendship, but if you notice, they all have an infinitive. We're going to practice. I want you to go to the workbook page 66, exercise 2. Here, you're going to read some letters that people sent to Lee, and he's going to give them some advice. Now you have to complete it with the verbs that you have in the box in your book and the correct form of the verbs. For example, we have the first one, I know that it is not good to lie. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, let's check. It is not always easy to be honest. You should try, it's very important to communicate with your parents. Now let's continue. Dear Ralph, it's not a good idea to argue with your friends. It's important to compromise. And for Pamela, we have when someone is upset with you, it is useful to apologize. Okay, great job. Now let's continue. Let's go to page 67. We're still in the workbook. Now, exercise 3. In here, you have to put the words in order to make a sentence. For example, we have here the first one, it's to help your neighbors a good idea. It is a good idea to help your neighbors. Now let's do number 2 together. To apologize, it's nice when you're wrong. Yeah, we're going to write it's nice to apologize when you are wrong. Okay, pause the video while you work on the rest, please. Guys, we're going to continue checking this during our class, so let's continue. Now, I want you to write 5 tips to have a good friendship. Start with the phrase it's. I have an example. It is a good idea to be honest with each other. Pause the video while you write your tips, please. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. I will see you in class and we're going to continue talking about friendships. Bye bye!